morning guys. So obviously I've got a new computer. You can see I've got Windows 11 and got quite a noisy PC, so hopefully you can't hear the fan noise. It should be okay because what I've done is put the microphone in front of my monitor, so it should be that the monitor is going to shield that noise, but maybe it's going to be okay. So currently with the risk calc is that we're extreme fear, and I think what will probably going to happen is that the crowd are going to sell. It looks like they are. I'll show you those, and so then therefore the technical scores could improve, and then they'll start to short. They'll be counter trend. So then the trouble is, it's the US 30. They're being bullish when they shouldn't be. They should be bearish because the price action has been bearish. So you'd think you'd be bearish, right? So currently we've got more bulls than bears, which is highly irregular. That's very unusual and weird. Normally we've got tons of bears in the market, and now there's more bulls than bears. So it's kind of like a bit of a tricky one for trades because we should be risk off at this point in time. But I think what will probably happen is that we'll see a reduction of those bulls. So let me show you what I mean. So here's the S&P for this. They shorted it, so we could go up higher. But however, we can see what happens when they go YOLO. They weren't really aggressively long at that point. So that isn't a coincidence. That's that Trump negotiation noise that turned out to be fake. So you probably would have got a bit squished in that move. That was one of the largest candles we've ever seen. Okay, so there's the S&P. Dow Jones is being a bit tricky because they're trying to buy the dip. So we're not out the woods yet. So that's a little bit of a mixed picture. The S&P is signaling buy, the US 30 for sell, and DAX is looking okay. So it's all right. They shorted it, so we should go up higher. And let's look at gold. And yeah, they're gonna probably sell it again, and we may go up higher. We've already moved a lot already on the day. We're already up over 1%. So I've got a bearish bias on this because of the the massive puke that we had. So whether or not we're going to go back up to that range again, we may do. I think it's probably going to be a short if we go back up here. But we did a lot of damage on the way down. Very, very heavy. And you could probably argue we'd oversold. So, we probably could technically... That also helped as well because they started to sell. There's the arrow. Another arrow. And so you can see what happens. We go up higher. Let's look at the sheet. There's the IC Markets link. So click that and you unlock everything, including the spreadsheet, the robots, and the analysis in Discord. So currently, according to the bubbles, we've got these trades that are going well into MetaTrader 5. We've got a robot that takes those trades, but it needs to take H4 trend. If we're going sideways, it's not interested. We have to be going up or down in order to have that trade. So if you're going to take these trades that are in Telegram, just do some technical analysis, look at the trend. Okay, it's very important. So according to the daily bubbles, Euro Yen is the signal today. However, I just looked at the Euro Yen, and we've just come into this support. So we could theoretically look for a long. And I'm going to be busy today, so I can't really be monitoring this. I need to go and buy another cable because I'm limited to one screen currently. I like to have like two screens. So currently my other monitor isn't being used. I need a cable for it. So I'm going to be doing that today. This may be okay. This may be okay. I don't know if you need that wider stop, but you place it there. We've got 2.85. The reason for targeting that is that supply up there. So that's it. Quick video today. This could be good. I probably would take it, but I'm really busy. It might be alright. And the bubbles have been pretty good. So I mean, what you could theoretically do is wait for a retest. Maybe you could maybe enter at market. 1.77 still pretty good. How are we looking? Yeah, it was pretty much a daily open with 0.01, so it could be a good entry. I mean, we could have it there for a retest, so wait for this to come back down to get a better risk to reward. 2.77 is better than 1.77 if we entered at market. So you can enter now, or you can wait for that retracement, wait until we get back into that support for a bounce. So that's what I might do, wait for that to come back in, place an order and see how we go. But let's see how the bubbles go. And currently I'm unable to show you my remote desktop because I haven't got that configured yet on my new computer. Okay, because I've got two-factor authentication, but that data, that encryption is lost because my phone died, and on that phone had all my keys. So I need to go to the website, remove my two-factor authentication, reset the password for the RDP, my VPS, and then I can log in. So I've got quite a bit to do today, including getting that cable as well. So remember to trade safely, and I'll speak to you guys soon.